Hi, this is Alicia from Behind the White Picket Fence, and today I'm going to do a featurette of one of my favorite romance novels. Today it is Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. The synopsis is, in the shadows of the night in Caldwell, New York, there's a deadly turf war going on between vampires and their slayers. There exists a secret band of brothers like no other, 6 vampire warriors, defenders of their race, yet none of them relishes killing their enemies more than Wrath, the leader of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. The only purebred vampire left on the planet, Wrath has a score to settle with the slayers who murdered his parents centuries ago. But when one of his most trusted fighters is killed, orphaning a half-breed daughter unaware of her heritage or her fate, Wrath must usher the beautiful female into the world of the undead. Racked by restlessness in her body that wasn't there before, Beth Randall is helpless against the dangerously sexy man who comes to her at night with shadows in his eyes. His tales of brotherhood and blood frighten her, but his touch ignites a drawing hunger that threatens to consume them both. This is one of my favorite romance novels because it is not like anything else in the paranormal romance genre. J.R. Ward is one of the biggest authors in the paranormal romance genre, and it features warrior vampires, like it says in the synopsis, but it also features strong-willed women that, it's pretty much what the women say goes, but also the men are there to protect the women, which, you know, that's a little old-fashioned, but that's how these vampires think. They are all old-fashioned. They all want to protect their females, and they want to give them the best of everything that's available. Beth Randall is half vampire, half human, and the reason Wrath is coming in is because Darius, Beth's father, finds out that she's about to transition, so he sends one of the deadliest warriors to protect her and help her through the transition. Beth is one of my favorite characters because she's so sweet, but she also doesn't let Wrath push her around. She is one of those characters that sets up the whole series for more women to come in and feel welcome into the Black Dagger Brotherhood. She's always there to greet the other females in the series. And so I'm going to read the first page from this series. And before I get started with that, I'm going to say this is a book with a glossary. Now, don't take it as a bad sign. It's totally fine. This glossary just is there for the few words that are in the series that are new, that aren't real words in the English dictionary. And it's also, like, The Chosen, so is an example. It's a noun. Female vampires who have been bred to serve the scribed virgin. They are considered members of the aristocracy, though they are spiritually rather than temporarily focused. They have a little or no interaction with males, but can be mated to warriors at the scribed virgin's direction to propagate their class. They have the ability to prognosticate. In the past, they were used to meet the blood needs of unmated members of the Brotherhood, but the practice has been abandoned by the brothers. Most of them are rather short definitions, but it gives a lot of background history in the definition, so you don't necessarily have to read the whole thing, but I enjoy reading the new ones every time a new book comes out. So a glossary can't be a bad thing in a series, but in the Black Dagger Brotherhood, it's just there as a guiding hand, in case you would like to know what the italicized words in the book mean. Okay, so Chapter 1, Page 1. Darius looked around the club, taking in teeming, half-naked bodies on the dance floor. Screamers was packed tonight, full of women wearing leather and men who looked like they had advanced degrees in violent crime. Darius and his companions fit right in, except they actually were killers. "So you're really going to do this?" Torment asked. Darius glanced across the shallow table. The other vampire's eyes met his own. "Yeah, I am." Torment nursed his scotch and smiled grimly. Only the very tips of his fangs showed. "You're crazy, D. You should know." Torment tilted his glass in deference. "But you're raising the bar. You want to take an innocent girl who has no idea what the hell she's getting into and put her transition in the hands of someone like Wrath. That's whacked. He isn't evil, in spite of the way he looks." Darius finished his beer and show a little respect. "I respect the hell out of him, but it's a bad idea. I need him." "You sure about that?" A woman wearing a micro-mini, thigh-high boots and a bustier made of chains trolled by their table. Her eyes glittered from behind 2 pounds of mascara, and she worked her half-walk as if her hips were double-jointed. Darius gave her a pass. Sex was not on his mind tonight. This is the very, very beginning. Since it's the first book, obviously, it's the very, very beginning. And the book is about Wrath, but it has to start out with some story building with Darius. Darius is the current leader of the vampire world because Wrath doesn't feel that he's ready to become king. So I would fully recommend that you check out J.R. Ward's Black Dagger Brother series. Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Once you do, you will not be able to go back, and chances are you won't be able to find a book better than this series. And I would love to hear your feedback on this book, let alone the series. So if you give it a try, let me know what you think, or if you're already a fan, share your feedback on Behind the White Picket Fence or on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.